So Brock Lesnar, after his attack on WWE official Adam Pearce, was fined $1 million for his attack. So it just kind of made me think, like, first, like, whenever like a number on a fine in WWE is like, this makes me chuckle as much as like the amount of a fine in the National Football League, because it's just a random arbitrary number that actually doesn't mean anything. But it just kind of made me think, like, obviously Pierce's beatdown, I don't think I'm telling any secrets here, was a kayfabe, my friends. But
wow. Do we have the "It's Still Real to Me" clip yet?
We actually.
And how am I the guy that gets
It's still real to me, damn it!
that gets shit on for spoilers? How's that me?
Because you literally did that.
You just
It was like
spoiled
2
all
weeks
of
after the
wrestling.
movie came out. Yeah.
It was not 2 weeks.
not 2 weeks.
It was still within the first week of
It
the
was
movie.
It was like
week.
4 days. It came out on a Monday or
Yeah.
Thursday, and I was like, Iron Man dies.
Yeah,
No, I feel like it was a full week.
it was not a full week.
No,
That's why I
think
had
it
it.
came out on
that's
a
why I had it.
Friday, and he dropped it on a Thursday. So it was not it was within the first week.
Okay, 6 days. If it's that important, you see it.
I mean,
And if it gets spoiled after 6 days, that's on you, not me.
In fact,
always
I
good to
missed the show prior because I was at the premiere.
Because it was important to Matthew.
Let the record state that Matt incriminated himself to skip this podcast, this very important piece of journalism for a child's movie.
Correct. I did.
Fuck you, buddy.
but would
And I
you
would do it again.
Oh, I wish I did too. Don't worry.
But would you
Did I
take?
spoil it for you? No, you saw it before.
No, I
that,
had
right?
seen it. I was upset for everyone else.
I think it was your girlfriend that hadn't seen it, right?
Oh, we saw it together. No.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
But
Then
would
no
you,
one was upset.
I mean, I was upset for most people that hadn't seen it.
I was upset for
wasn't.
myself because I knew I was going to have to hear about it from my stepdad for a while. That Ryan spoiled the movie.
He should have been listening to the podcast. What can I tell you?
Correct.
Oh, it's always good when you belittle the supporters of the show. That's always nice.
Have you ever heard what I said about Devin?
he
Can
comes
he
back
come
every week.
back? Like
But
a
he's back every
beaten
week.
puppy. Just we hit him, but we
Loyal.
also provide him food, and he just comes back and comes.
Mark had a 20-minute rant about Devin. The most Mark has ever spoken, and the best Mark's internet connection ever was because he didn't glitch once
Not
the
one time.
entire time.
Not one time.
I was hot. You don't mess
You
with
like
Hershey
that?
Park. I'll make it wet bottom too, Devin. Wet bottom. A lot of wet bottoms.
But would you take a legit beatdown from Brock Lesnar for $1 million?
Yeah.
No.
So a legit beatdown like Adam Pearce took?
Yes, Ryan. Like
Or a legit beatdown that like would fucking kill me?
Right.
like a UFC beatdown from Brock Lesnar.
So
No.
not like Adam Pearce took.
No, not a wrestling.
Well, I asked
beatdown.
about Adam Pearce and you said yeah.
Because if I say it's not real, then I get
It's still real to me, damn
I
it.
get scolded.
Wow.
No, a real
I mean-
beatdown.
Nah. I don't think I want to get real punched in the face by. We're talking about this Brock Lesnar.
This Brock Lesnar,
Nah, no chance,
No.
man.
He
like
would murder me.
like
He
I'm
would.
the
he would-
real man's man, Brock Lesnar.
He would find a way to fit my large ass in one of those tiny middle school lockers.
Like
He
I
would-
might
He
I
would
might take
fold
a-
my shit in and send me home.
take a beat down from like University of Minnesota Brock Lesnar, where he was just like getting into the freestyle
He hadn't
stuff.
found steroids yet.
Right. Like hadn't learned how to beat the shit out of people for millions of dollars professionally.
He didn't know murder was a business. Like
Murder was a business.
he didn't know that you could like pull farm equipment with
Murder.
your teeth. You know
I mean-
that Brock.
I would
Yeah.
take an F5 from Brock Lesnar.
But yeah, I'm talking about real man's man, Brock.
Okay, so what we need to do
I've got
now,
bills to pay, and I'm saying no.
I've got a piece of homework for you, Big Jim.
Yes.
You need to edit the beginning of Brock Lesnar's theme in place of the air horn of that theme. So he's a man.
That'd be great.
There you go.
Such a man. Smokey, I'd love to see you take an F5 from Lesnar. I'd love to see.
I mean that I feel like that wouldn't kill me.
No, I would take some form of kayfabe beatdown from Brock. Like, would you take?
Yeah, like if you're offering me money to be like the cameraman from when he went on his rampage and F5'd everyone in the building, yes, I would do that.
Sure.
Right.
Like Paul Heyman at whatever age he is took one. I could take one at 37.
Right, but like a real Brock Lesnar punch would probably I don't know.
Break like bones in my face that I don't want broken.
Right, I feel like the medical bill would be much more than $1 million.
Spinal.
Final.
Is there a wrestler or an amount of money that like you would take like a legit beatdown?
Eva Marie.
Yeah. I'd take a beatdown for free from the C-Star.
What would be okay? I missed that.
He said he would take a beatdown for free from the Sea Stars.
Oh yeah, he would.
Should have seen that.
So
Yeah, we should have saw that one coming.
who $1 million is too low because I don't think $1 million would cover all my hospital bills from an actual Brock Lesnar beatdown.
Fuck no.
So who is
Dude, you can't come back from death. Brock would kill you.
Right. Death is
$1 million, 2
Permanent.
million, 3 million, you're dead.
Even
So
if you're saying like, would you take $1 million just for Brock Lesnar to punch you in the face once? I'm probably still saying no to that.
right. 'Cause I've
without question.
I've heard that debate before. Like, would you take a punch in the face from like Mike Tyson in his prime
No,
for like $1 million? I'm like,
that one would actually probably kill you.
yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck no. Are you like,
yeah,
no way?
that'd be a goner.
I don't know that I would take $1 million for it today.
Absolutely not. He has a face tattoo. He's fucking crazy.
I mean, if you see him, like he trains with like current fighters, and he has not lost a step. Like,
Well, yeah,
with
because
his
he
speed.
did that fight last year during the heart of the pandemic, where like I saw him training, and I'm like, that's a fucking bad dude, man.
Yeah,
I mean, he breaks your you can like Jello and soup all you want, but no.
Nothing
Yeah.
like eating SpaghettiOs blended through a
yeah, or
straw.
like losing some
3
teeth, or like you
Fuck.
need facial reconstructive surgery
Goes
because
the
your
Isaac Yankum.
cheekbone is broken.
Right, no.
So
bad.
like I think so. My question is, who do I, or what exactly would I have to do, or who is the? I'll get to around my question here in a second. For $1 million, who is the lowest rank? Who is the lowest on the totem pole that I could get beat up by and count the $1 million? Because I think Brock is too high of an assassin for $1 million. But
What
like,
about Dominic Mysterio?
oh, Dominic Mysterio could try to beat my ass for $1 million.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm like, I feel like there has to be like a window.
That's a pretty large window.
because like I feel like Dominic like trying to beat like one of us up and be like slapping a building. Like it's just not. It's nothing doing.
He went
Right.
from the fucking Terminator to Dominic the Donkey. Come on.
Which was on
It'll be that
Mark's
time of year.
Christmas.
I mean, I
music
also
draft.
did say
That is.
Eva Marie, so I get it. But yeah, I would take $1 million to fight Dominic Mysterio.
Sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's a fair one.
No. It's not to fight Dom.
Oh,
to
you
get-
just stand there and take it.
They
You
him
have to
beat you.
get your ass whipped by Dominic Mysterio.
I don't have enough time.
Man, not
in
even
my
for $1
day
million
to
bucks.
get
I
my
really
ass beat.
nah.
Yeah, I don't think
like
I'm.
for an hour. I'd be like, "Are we done here?"
I would almost prefer Brock because that's one punch and done.
Yeah, but it's one punch and dead.
What if Dominic goes for the 619 on you, Smokey? What are you going to do?
I'm just gonna take it. I can't defend myself. I'd have to be on my hands and knees and just take it.
Hey, you would.
Please save that clip.
Yeah, there it
Thank
is.
you.
Right. Fuck me. I hate this show so
That's
fucking much.
really
You
good.
put the hands and
really good.
knees in there
But how
No.
else would you take a
Yeah,
fucking
just-
619? You're on your
Against-
knees and you take the shot in the mouth.
against the ropes.
When you're on, you're hunched over.
Can go inside.
Smokey's on his hands and knees, he said.
God, like,
He'd have to
Hey, you
take
just got to
like you could have said, "I'm on my hands and knees and get beat up." You could have said, "I just have to take it," but no, you decided to put both of those together.
And to get down
Like,
on my
you
hands and
chose-
knees, shot in the
Yeah,
mouth.
if I just have to take it,
Oh, my.
the ass beating,
on your
I might
hands
as
and
well
knees.
just
Oh my.
get myself into position and just take it. I'm a
Oh,
sausage
boy.
guy. However Dominic wants it.
Easy way, hard way, you choose.
I'd call
Bubba.
him Dom for short. He'd call me Sub. It wouldn't be good.
Here you go. Here you go, Ryan. Here's one for you from Lou, former WWE Tag Team Champion Nicholas.
I would fucking just haul
Ah.
off. I would have to go to jail.
You'd hit him back.
How old is Nicholas
Abuse of
now?
the
Like 17, 18?
Oh, if he's 18, he could kick my ass. He can't be that old. He was like 12.
Yeah, how old is
How long ago was that? I feels like that was like not too long ago.
Oh, he was
When was it?
10, apparently.
4 years?
Oh, he's 4. I could still kick his ass. You're pretty
Beating up
confident
14-year-olds
on this
now.
side of the screen, aren't you, Ryan?
I just don't feel like there's anybody who's like, I don't know, 230 and above that I'd be willing to just be like, yeah, you can kick my ass for $1 million. Because I feel like they're probably gonna be able to hurt me pretty good. Like, it would have to be like the like
So your
the-
limit's 230 and above.
maybe I'm just
Conor McGregor.
Well,
no
205.
That guy's 170, Big Jim.
230 and above.
mean, you're saying no to-
wrestlers. We're talking wrestlers though, not fighters.
Okay, but Ricochet's at 188. He could
Otis?
probably do some damage.
What about
Yeah,
Shayna
but I don't-
Baszler?
It's not like Brock Lesnar did.
no, Shayna
No.
would do
Shayna
that arm
Baszler.
thing. No,
Whoa. Yeah.
she'd beat the shit out
He's
of all
really
5
tearing
of
it
us.
apart.
In a row.
Dev
Who
says
won?
screw it. I'd
I'd go
take
down
a 5
swinging.
for $1 million. Yeah, we'd all take it.
Yeah, we'd all do that.
We're not talking about F5. We're talking about
real.
we're talking about the shoot F5. Like
And
he
you
actually
can't- you
throws
can't
a
fight
tornado
back.
at us.
You cannot fight back.
You could.
You could try.
Yeah, you could try.
Just
Like
gonna
I'm
make
30
it
above, and I have to fight back.
You don't have to fight back. You get the
I can try.
opportunity. You have the opportunity.
There's that
to
word
fight.
again.
Oh, there's that word again.
230
Um,
fight back. I'd try Otis.
Oh no,
Otis.
no, that guy is too strong and
Otis?
too fat.
Oh,
It makes a person more happier
Yeah,
and a whole lot of meat inside of them.
Otis. That's a big man.
That's
That is a big man.
large, big, McHuge, large is.
I feel like
I feel like
no,
Nakamura would be too nice to actually like beat the shit out of me.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's
Like,
close.
didn't
that's fair.
And
Smokey,
Nakamura's
I
not
thought
like a
one,
huge
indie
dude.
show-
Like he would beat me in a fight, but I don't think Nakamura would like mercilessly destroy me.
Yeah.
Maybe Sami
Like-
Zayn's really a pacifist.
Like once Nakamura wins the fight, he would just be like, "Okay, I'm
Let's
done."
have a
He's not
beer.
gonna like continue like hammering blows on me.
Smokey, didn't you have to fight off primetime Amy Lee at an indie show once?
No, that never happened.
Are you sure?
That's never happened. No, she yelled at me once. That was it.
Did
It
you?
was kayfabe yelling.
Is that how you play off that you
It's
were
still
slightly
real to
aroused?
me, damn it.
No, I was on commentary. She yelled at me to get the hell out of the seat. She wanted to hit it with somebody with my chair.
I mean, Gene Snitsky slapped me in the back at a LCW show once, and I thought he freaking broke a rib.
You still have the welt.
Jim, how excited would your wife be if you were fighting Walter?
Oh my god!
What would she do? Who'd she
Don't
side
hurt
with?
him.
I'd make it wet bottom too. How you like that?
He's not She's not screaming at Walter to hurt you. It would be her
You not to
screaming
hurt
at
him.
you. Don't even try to hurt Walter. Stop!
Okay,
Don't.
so,
him.
let's
She's married to Jim. She knows Jim can't hurt Walter.
That was because she didn't know. She didn't know that there was a specimen like Walter out there.
I know I got in on that game early.
Yeah.
So Jim and Walter in a ring, both in trunks. Who's tastier?
I've Big Jim.
I feel like Walter's real white too.
Honestly, it's starting to wear off now, but I got a little bit of golf tan on. My arm, that's pretty pasty though.
That was good.
Hold on, I got to white balance
Real
my
good.
screen again.
He
So,
said the bat
What
signal
amount of money, as we start to wrap up this topic, what amount of money would it take for a Walter chop?
Oh, I would easily. You could probably. I
dude,
could,
I got
1,500. I'd say a good $1,500.
1,500.
1,500.
I've got a bad heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say right.
One chop.
Maybe that chop knocks things right. Walter
No,
chop.
that doesn't. That
I, was
doesn't.
gonna say,
Where?
I don't think that's how the heart works.
Yeah, it
That's not,
does.
no. I don't think so.
Are you a
Yeah,
doctor,
I'm saying-
Jim?
I'm not a doctor, but I do my research on Facebook, so I think I'm pretty well versed
Oh, well, that's
And
fair.
We're not talking
Well-
about masks, dude. Chill out.
in how the heart works.
I mean, if you've watched a YouTube video, then you're an expert.
The nostrils
you
of that thing look
Are you
ridiculous.
immunized, or are you vaccinated?
Yes.
Well, they are different, so that is a great question.
Is that how? Is that an Aaron Rodgers joke there?
Well, yes,
Yes.
in the preseason, he said he's immunized,
Is that? Oh, okay.
and he clearly lied. But then I saw a bunch of. I mean, I've seen it before, but I saw a bunch of people in the last 24 hours since found out that Aaron Rodgers is a lying sack of shit that are like, well, he said he was immunized, not vaccinated, and I was like,
Yeah, but he also didn't play by the masking rules, like Carson Wentz.
yeah.
Also is not vaccinated, been played
Right,
by the
like,
masking rules.
You know how weird
And
this
there's
is?
been
I
upfront
actually
with
agreed
it,
with
too.
something.
and he
Steve
has been.
said.
He's been very upfront about it. Like I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wear a mask.
Yeah. So it's like kudos to him, I guess. At least he's following the rules of the NFL. But any other thoughts on this topic before we
What
get to
topic are we on?
the,
the
Who would you
punch.
let beat you up for $1 million?
Oh, yeah,
Your
I'll
cult
stick with
topic.
Shinsuke.
There you go.
I'll go anybody from 205 Live.
That show doesn't exist anymore. They just let that go. Sean Ross Sapp reported that WWE has released. the
They
205 Live
released-
brand.
They actually released the name and the purple tape from the ropes. So
Well, I mean, Jeff Hardy weighs in at 225.
and
Hi, Mark. I thought he was doing pretty good there.
He was super.
Was. Yeah.
It's a shame.